tonight, a major development in the shocking case of deadly gang violence that happened more than 4 years ago. Charges have now been laid in a double murder in Vancouver. One of the victims, an innocent 15-year-old bystander. CTV's Mary Cranston leads us off tonight live at Broadway in Ontario. And Mary, finally some closure for the family of Alfred Wong.
Yeah, it's an outcome. The Wong family and Vancouver police are certainly happy with Scott. We're standing at the intersection of Broadway and Ontario, where the tragic shooting happened more than 4 years ago. It was January 13th, 2018, when the Wong family was caught in a brazen shooting. As bullets flew, one struck 15-year-old Alfred Wong as he and his parents drove home from having dinner. He did not survive.
My parents and I will always love him dearly, and his death will leave a void in our hearts.
The tragedy left Vancouver's police chief promising action. On Wednesday, he was able to give this update.
Investigators formally arrested 26-year-old Kane Carter for the killing of young Alfred Wong.
Carter has now been charged with 2 counts of second-degree murder for the death of Wong and 23-year-old Kevin Whiteside, who was also killed that night. Police say Whiteside was in the area to murder Matthew Navis Rivas, both embroiled in ongoing gang conflict. As Navis Rivas left Indochine restaurant, officers say Whiteside shot at him. A second shooter also started firing. Whiteside was killed in the shootout. A stray bullet hit Wong as his family drove by. Navis Rivas was not injured but was killed 6 months later in another shooting in East Vancouver. For years, police were unsure where the bullet that killed Wong came from.
This was a long and complex investigation which took some of VPD's most experienced homicide investigators across the country to secure and gather evidence. And while it has taken more than 4 years to arrive here, I was always confident that this day would come.
Kane Carter was arrested in Ontario on Tuesday. This criminologist says the difficulties of finding another suspect in a different province are phenomenal.
Looking for an address or looking for a location of some kind where they might find this individual. And that involves a great deal of patience.
Wong's family released a statement saying, in part, "We are optimistic that all those involved in the crime will be brought to justice. We hope that Alfred's death will be a catalyst for change in combating gang violence in the greater Vancouver area." Now, no additional charges are expected to be laid in connection to this shooting. Now, Chief Palmer said he was not able to provide specific details about this investigation as it is now before the courts. Scott?
Okay, thank you, Mary.